watching 6 Stories at 6 with me, Akanksha Khajuria. And this evening, we are keeping our focus on the US-India tariff war that is currently going on and how Prime Minister Modi has drawn a red line saying we will not compromise. And up next, in a big boost to India-Russia ties, Russian president is all set to visit India. The date has to be decided, but this holds a lot of importance, especially in the backdrop of this tariff war between India and the United States. And then we'll tell you about the opposition party's attempt to corner the government over tariffs today in the parliament. We'll get you those reactions. And then to the state of Punjab, where Honey Singh and Karan Aujla, they have been summoned for using derogatory words in their songs. And then Rahul Gandhi versus Election Commission, that has escalated with a new charge that has come from him regarding the vote theft. And lastly, rescue operation is currently underway in Uttarakhand, where remember, a few days back there was a flood. There was, in fact, a tragedy that unfolded there, and the army is racing against time to restore connectivity to that very area. These are the top 6 stories that we're tracking for you at 6 o'clock this evening. Let's get started. Well, it's starting with the tariff war that is currently going on. US President Donald Trump has announced an extra 25% tariff on India as penalty for the continued import of Russian crude oil. But India has refused to buckle under this pressure. Minutes later, first strong worded statement that came in from the Ministry of External Affairs, calling this unfair, unjustified and completely unreasonable. And then Prime Minister Modi today stressed that India will never compromise with the interest of the farmers and the fishermen. A big message to the United States that he has given. The Prime Minister, in fact, has said that while he knows that he will have to pay the price personally, he was ready to do it for the farmers of the country. So a farmer-first message that the Prime Minister has given, and this comes at a time when Donald Trump has hinted at the imposition of secondary sanction after this 50% as well. Firstly, listening to what the Prime Minister said today.
हमारे लिए अपने किसानों का हित सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता है। भारत अपने किसानों के, पशुपालकों के और मछुआरे भाई बहनों के हितों के साथ कभी भी समझौता नहीं करेगा। और मैं जानता हूं व्यक्तिगत रूप से मुझे बहुत बड़ी कीमत चुकानी पड़ेगी, लेकिन मैं इसके लिए तैयार हूं। मेरे देश के किसानों के लिए, मेरे देश के मछुआरों के लिए, मेरे देश के पशुपालकों के लिए आज भारत तैयार है।
He tried to do this with China and also Brazil. Now he's doing this with India. Let's tell you about how India is facing the highest tariff till now. India right now is facing 50% of the tariffs, followed by Brazil, similar percentage, 50%. Myanmar at 40%, Switzerland at 39%, and Thailand at 36%. And then comes China after this as well. Now let's tell you, because many people want to know how will this impact the people of India. And regarding that, let's pull up the next graphic that we have for you. How this will impact India. There will be impact on textile. There will be impact on gems, jewelry. Let's move on the leather, footwear, animal products as far as India is concerned. Chemical, electronic and mechanical machinery will be affected, and these industries will be impacted. But what will be exempted is very important. We are learning that pharma, oil, gas and electronics will be exempted as far as the 50% tariff is concerned. But there is going to be some sort of impact on several stuff as well. Let me go across to Abhijit Iyer Mitra, Strategic Affairs expert, joining us live. Thanks so much for speaking to Republic TV. As I was mentioning, Donald Trump tried to do this with China, with Brazil as well. Now he's doing this with India. Do you believe India will succumb to this arm twisting that Donald Trump is currently doing?
No. So far, it's only the small countries that have succumbed to it. Lula, the president of Brazil, is furious. China hasn't succumbed to it. The Swiss went home. In fact, the Swiss president actually tried to suck up to Trump. He was in DC till this morning, and he left without any agreement on the 39% tariff that has been imposed on Switzerland. We have to understand India today is not the India of the 1970s that was, begging for food and arms and things like
Absolutely.
that. You can't just cover us down like that, and we are not going to bend. I think today the speech by the Prime Minister made it very clear that we're not going to bend. That said, I think it's very important we understand that the impact on us is also limited. It is to textiles, gems, and jewelry and things like that. Now, who in America buys Indian gems and jewelry? It's mostly the Indian expatriate market and the multinationals buying it. Remember, India is the biggest processor of diamond smalls. We account for almost 60% of the market. Best of luck trying to replace that bulk with somebody else. You're not going to get it because, people don't just learn to cut diamonds overnight. Diamond cutting is a great skill that takes years to train people and so on and so forth. All this is going to do is add to inflationary pressure on textiles and gems and jewelry in America. And in a sense, we need to understand that is exactly what Trump wants. He's making a fool of his own people because on one hand, his big, beautiful bill did not deliver a zero deficit budget. It's actually an extremely high deficit budget. He then gave tax cuts to his voter base. Now he's taking back all the tax cuts by increasing all the prices, which also means the enormous debt that America is under becomes much cheaper to service.
Absolutely. In fact, Abhijit Iyer, stay on with us. Let's get our viewers more details about this tariff war that is going on amid growing tensions between US and India over the Russian oil imports. National Security Advisor arrived in Moscow for the visit to strengthen the ties between India and Russia, and he met with the top officials there. And remember how India has called out Russia's double-speak. In fact, US's double-speak over Russian imports. They themselves import palladium, uranium, fertilizer from Russia. But when it comes to India, and they are questioning us over the crude oil. Now, New Delhi has taken a firm stand. They have said that there will be no selective targeting, no hypocrisy, and it will not be accepted. Firstly, listen into what the National Security Advisor said in Russia today.
You very rightly mentioned, Excellency, that we have got a very special relationship, a long relationship, and we highly value our strategic partnership. We have had high-level engagements, and these relationships, these high-level engagements have contributed very substantially. We are very excited and delighted to learn about the visit of His Excellency, the President of Russia, President Putin, to India. I think that the dates are almost finalized now. The more important thing is this, that is, these summit meetings have always been the watershed points.
Well, coming back to you once again, Abhijit Iyer, as far as the visit of NSA is concerned, this is very important because, as I was mentioning, when it comes to United States purchasing a lot of stuff from Russia, it's okay. But when it comes to India, then they have a problem and they will be imposing 25% tariff. How do you look at this visit of the National Security Advisor to Russia and the upcoming visit of Putin to India as well?
This is the NSA's visit. It was actually meant to happen last month. It got postponed. It is happening this month. But what we have done is apparently we have brought forward the visit of President Putin to, I believe, next month.
Yes.
Number one. So that is a significant signaling. The second is, of course, the Prime Minister going to Tianjin for the SCO summit. That will be another major signal that's being sent. May I just point out, however, the sheer hypocrisy that even in these tariffs imposed on India, if India imports Russian oil, processes it and sells it to America, that sale of Russian oil becomes exempt from these same tariffs.
Right.
So, absolutely ludicrous on how this whole process has been imposed on India. That said, there is limited impact, but we need to understand there will be some pain in the short term.
Absolutely. Now, this tariff war seems to be escalated. Thanks so much, Abhijit Iyer Mitra, for speaking to Republic TV. Now, shifting our focus, Russian President Putin is all set to visit India later this month. The time has not been decided, but this visit comes amid the heightened tensions between India and US over India's trade relationship with Russia. And remember, US imposed an additional 25% tariff on imports from India over continued purchase of the Russian oil. And in that backdrop, and the war that is going on over tariff as far as India and US is concerned. Now, Russian president will be visiting India, and that will be very, very important. Let me go across to Dr. Sergey, who's the president of IDC Amicability. Thank you so much for speaking to Republic TV. How do you look at this visit of Russian president to India? Because this definitely comes in the backdrop of the trade war that is going on between India and United States, and the trade war, and the focus is definitely on the purchase of oil from Russia. How do you see this visit?
Thank you so much. Good evening. Namaste, namaskar. First of all, I would like to start that our national leader, Vladimir Putin, already 25 years, he's a leader of our nation, and he lead our nation with such kind of deep responsibility. And he is visionary and believer. That is a similarity between two our nation leaders. Shri Narendra Modi also, he is a spiritual visionary. He is very much influence, not only political, but also spiritual leader. And right now we can see that a visit of our national leader, Vladimir Putin, to India, to Bharatavarsha, Asian civilization, it's again special historical visit, because, as you know, 2007, our national leader start with his historical speech in Munich, multipolar world. And right now, these words, multipolar world, use everybody, even General Secretary of United Nations use his speech. We can see that vision and mission of our national leader mixed together with the vision and mission of Shri Narendra Modi can completely change modern global policy and bring us to the very much needable ethics activity of politicians. Because we can see that it was a so big expectation from Donald Trump before his presidentship, when he was elected. Everybody thinks that it will start East-West dialogue. But unfortunately, right now we can see that his behavior, looks like a gamer, not like a real prominent politician.
Absolutely.
Because, but politics is not a game. That's why responsibility is very much needable, and historical visit of our national leader can give to us a big hope that eastern part of the world, such kind of countries like Brazil, mainly BRICS countries, because next year it will be chairmanship of India in BRICS. We should not forget it also. And that's why India have a big leading role next year, like a chairman of BRICS. And we can see that this visit, it's like we are in the middle of the economic war right now, because Donald Trump this is not like completely a proxy war, but it's a kind of economic war. His words, his action, his announcement, it looks like starting of the conflict with eastern part of the world. But I can ask very important question: who is a friend of America right now? Because America losing all his friends. Even America right now is a conflict with Europe. And that's why we can see that visit of Vladimir Putin to Bharatavarsha, to India, can give big lessons and big teachings to Donald Trump. I completely believe that he will transform his behavior. He'll transform his position. Even he needs some prominent and Indian advisors. Because, yes, I completely agree that he forgot that America import like palladium and uranium and fertilizer from Russia. How he can teach Shri Narendra Modi regarding other products if he himself doing something with Russia? That's why I am completely believe that it will be like a dialogue and new positive news we can expect after visit of our national leader to Delhi.
Absolutely. It is going to be a historic visit, as you also pointed out. Thank you so much for speaking to Republic TV. All eyes will be on that crucial visit of the Russian president. Now, let's just tell you more about the tariff war that is going on, how opposition parties have reacted to this. They have criticized Prime Minister over the imposition of tariff by Donald Trump. Congress, however, remains divided. There are a few leaders who have spoken in favor of the government, and there are a few who have spoken against. So clearly a big division when it comes to the Congress party. Listen in to few reactions that have come in from the parliament today.
सरकार के साथ खड़ा है, पूरा विपक्ष सरकार के साथ खड़ा है, हम किसी भी राजनीतिक दबाव में या इंटरनेशनली दबाव में नहीं आएंगे। हम लोगों का भी सरकार को यही कहना है कि आपको डरने की जरूरत नहीं है। अमेरिका के दबाव में पूरा देश नहीं आएगा, हम उन डरने वाले देश में नहीं है। निश्चित तौर से जिस तरह की धमकी के साथ वह अपने आप से व्यापार करवाना चाहता है और दूसरे देशों से नहीं करवाने वाला जो धमकी भरा स्टेटमेंट है, बिल्कुल भी हमारी सरकार को दरकिनार करना चाहिए।
वो 100% भी लगा सकते हैं। कल जब आपकी तरफ से कोई जवाब ही नहीं जा रहा है तो 100% लगाते रहे। और ट्रम्प के टैक्स लगाने से क्या फर्क पड़ना है? ट्रम्प को तो जो लगाना है वो लगाएंगे। हम लोगों को जवाब तो देना चाहिए। क्या ट्रम्प के भरोसे हम रोटी खा रहे हैं? अगर ट्रम्प के भरोसे दुनिया रोटी खा रही होती तो ईरान तो भूखा मर गया होता। ईरान ने अपने आप को साबित करके दिखाया। और हमारी इतनी बड़ी आबादी है, इसको कोई इग्नोर नहीं कर सकता। हम लोगों को अपनी नीतियों के अंदर आमूलचूल परिवर्तन करने पड़ेंगे। और देश एक सशक्त प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में चाहता है कि मोदी जी जवाब देने का काम करें। मोदी जी ट्रम्प को उसकी भाषा में ही जवाब देने का काम करें। क्यों नहीं जवाब दे पा रहे मोदी साहब? हमारी जो उत्पादन आधारित अर्थव्यवस्था है उसको बनाना पड़ेगा। अभी जो हम लोग उपभोक्ता आधारित अर्थव्यवस्था है, इसलिए हमको धमकाने का काम किया जा रहा है। हमें उत्पादन आधारित अर्थव्यवस्था बनानी पड़ेगी। अपने क्षेत्र जहां हम पैसा कमा सकते हैं, छोटे छोटे, जैसे यूएई है, पर्यटन से पैसा कमा रहा है। हम तो कोई काम नहीं कर रहे हैं। उनका पर्यटन देखिए कहाँ चला गया, छोटा सा मुल्क। धार्मिक पर्यटन से सऊदी अरब कितना पैसा कमाता है।
Well, now shifting our focus to the state of Punjab, the Punjab State Commission has launched an inquiry into Punjabi music artist Karan Aujla and Yo-Yo Honey Singh for allegedly using derogatory language against women in their song. Now, taking suo motu cognizance of this matter, the Commission has now written to the DGP of Punjab, seeking that there should be an immediate action that should be taken against them. And both the artists have been summoned to appear before the Women's Commission on Monday, that is August 11th, is what we're learning. And the Commission has also raised apprehension over MF Gabru, and this is the name of the song of Karan Aujla, and Millionaire song of Honey Singh. The Commission has said that the lyrics in both the songs, it violates the dignity of women and propagate a disrespectful image of them in popular culture. Now, Gill has requested the police to investigate the matter and submit a detailed report. So this is as far as the action on Yo-Yo Honey Singh and Karan Aujla is concerned. Let me go across to my colleague Lalit, who joins us live with the broadcast with more details. Lalit, tell us more about the letter that Women's Commission has written to the DGP of the police, because this is not just regarding the summoning. They also want investigation in this matter over the two songs that have now come to the fore. Give us more details on this.
The Punjab Women Commission has taken a suo motu and cognizance as the songs of two singers. One is Yo-Yo Honey Singh and the other one is Karan Aujla, in which the dignity of the women has been questioned. So the objectionable words have been put in the song, regarding which now the Punjab Women Commission have taken a suo motu and cognizance, in which it has been clearly stated, and a letter has been written to the Punjab DGP that till 11th August 11 AM a detailed report regarding this should be submitted in the Punjab Women Commission office. Apart from that, it has also been asked to both the singers as a summon notice has been sent to them to appear before the Women Commission of Punjab. So the objectionable words have been used in the songs which are going viral in the YouTube these days, and due to which now this question has been raised and women's dignity has been put on stake, and objectionable words are being used against the women. So these are the objections which have been raised by the Punjab Women Commission, due to which the cognizance and suo motu has been taken. Back to you.
Absolutely. All eyes will be on this day, that is August 11th, when Honey Singh and Karan Aujla will appear before the Women Commission. Remains to be seen whether they do that or not. Now, shifting our focus, after Congress MP Rahul Gandhi claimed to have exposed the vote theft in fact, Mahadevpur constituency in Karnataka, Election Commission now has hit back. Election Commission, through Karnataka CEO, that is the election office there, has asked for Gandhi for details as far as the irregularities irregularities that he pointed out in the press conference today, and a warning that providing the fake evidence is punishable under BNS. So this is a strict warning that has been given by the Election Commission of India to Rahul Gandhi. But now war has also started over this. Bharatiya Janata Party has reacted very strongly to this statement that has come in from Rahul Gandhi. Listen in.
आज श्रीमान राहुल गांधी जी ने फिर से इलेक्शन कमीशन को प्रहार किया है और एक एनजीओ ने बनाया हुआ कुछ प्रेजेंटेशन को फिर से दोहराया है। वही पुराना बात को फिर से वो दोहरा रहे हैं। मकसद इलेक्शन कमीशन को अटैक करना था। कल कांग्रेस पार्टी ने सुप्रीम कोर्ट को अटैक किया और सुप्रीम कोर्ट को क्वेश्चन किया। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऊपर में सवाल उठाया कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट तय नहीं कर सकता है कि कौन भारतीय है और कौन भारतीय कैसे बोलना चाहिए। अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट को नहीं मानते हैं कांग्रेस पार्टी, इलेक्शन कमीशन को नहीं मानते हैं, तो फिर क्या चीज़ को मानते हैं? आज जो राहुल गांधी ने कर्नाटका का एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी को उठा करके जो बात रखा है, वो कर्नाटका के जो नेता है, वहाँ के जितना भी सीनियर लीडर है, सबका कहना है कि इतना बकवास बातें आज तक किसी सीनियर लीडर ने प्रेस में बात नहीं किया है। कोई तथ्य नहीं, कहाँ से उठा करके बिना मतलब से प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके रख देते हैं। हमको मालूम है वो नकली प्रेजेंटेशन किसने बनाया है, लेकिन मैं इस छोटे छोटे हर मुद्दे पे अभी नहीं जाऊंगा। मैं सिर्फ इतना कहना चाहता हूं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन, चुनाव आयोग, सुप्रीम कोर्ट, इनको बार बार अटैक करना, प्रहार करना ये सही नहीं है। मैं मानता हूं कि अगर आप इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया को अटैक करता है और सुप्रीम कोर्ट और हाई कोर्ट या जुडिशरी को अटैक करता है, तो आप सीधा सीधा लोकतंत्र को ही हमला कर रहा है।
पहली बात है कि राहुल गांधी और कांग्रेस पार्टी ने आज तक उन राज्यों में कोई भी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस नहीं किया जिन राज्यों में उनको जीत मिली है। ये जो मीठा मीठा गपगप और कड़वा कड़वा थू थू, यह जो सिलेक्टिविटी है कि हम सिलेक्टिव आउटरीच दिखाएंगे, यह भी भारत की जनता देख रही है। आप हिमाचल में जीतते हैं तो उस समय तो नहीं कहते हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन ने अच्छा काम किया, उस समय तो आप नहीं कहते हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन ने कहीं ना कहीं फर्जीवाड़ा किया। जब आपको 99 सीट मिलती है लोकसभा के चुनाव में, तो आप पूरे देश में सेलिब्रेट करते हैं और कहते हैं देखो हमारी जीत हो गई। कैसे? यदि देश का लोकतंत्र हार गया।
Now shifting our focus to the state of Uttarakhand, Indian Army has intensified the relief operation in the cloudburst hit the Rali region of Uttarakhand. The area remains cut off due to the landslides and road breaches is what we're learning. Over 225 troops, including engineers and medics, are on the ground right now. Mi-17 helicopters are on standby. Evacuation are currently underway is what we're learning. 70 civilians have been rescued so far from that area, but dozens are still missing. The army is racing against time to restore connectivity and save lives. This is as far as the Uttarkashi cloudburst is concerned, and army is on a rescue mission, as you can see on your screens. This is all we could pack for you in this bulletin of 6 stories. At 6, we'll be back tomorrow with more such stories. Till then, keep watching Republic TV.